Now, we provide equipments at the edge and in the core data center and the cloud. So the example which I gave you is primarily at the edge. Now, what we have done in the data center equipment is very interesting. We are bringing in products like storage, like servers, which are actually tuned to a particular application like artificial intelligence, like AR, VR, right? We call it XR, augmented reality, virtual reality, or whatever you call it. Those are requiring different set of power, different set of features and functionality. So we are bringing that equipment. And on the other hand, we are using machine learning to augment our own product itself. Let me give you some small example. All of you know that storage is consisting of either, solid state drives, which Samsung manufactures, of course, and some are old, spindle type drives. Where you write data becomes important because that will determine the latency of retrieval. That means how fast you can retrieve the data. So what we do now is use machine learning to actually store data which can be retrieved faster, which the customer uses very often, right? So effectively what will happen is your entire response time, speed to respond to your customer will go up if you use machine learning to store data. So such innovative things are happening within our product sets to give a better end user experience to our end customers. Finally, talking about cloud, I think all of us know that there are multiple hyperscalers like the Amazon, like the Google, like Oracle Cloud, IBM Cloud. You take and Microsoft, of course, Azure. There are multiple hyperscaler clouds which people use for a lot of applications. Now it's becoming like a big spaghetti challenge. I use Google for this. I use Microsoft for that, and customers are finding it difficult to manage the entire portfolio of cloud and which application goes where and so on and so forth. So what we have done is we have brought out a control plane which will work across clouds. So irrespective of where you put your workload, whether it's Google, whether it's Microsoft, whether it's Azure or Amazon, you can manage your workload very efficiently through a single pane of glass, making life easier for IT folks and for people who are managing things. How does it relate to business and how does it relate to end user experience? Well, your systems will be better configured. You'll get better uh, uptime. And third, which is very important, is your entire operations costs come down because with one person you can manage the entire cloud portfolio.